Have you ever filled your tank and felt sick watching the total climb past $80? Have you ever done the math on how much you spend on gas every single month and realized it is more than your grocery bill? Have you ever felt completely powerless watching gas prices rise while your paycheck stays exactly the same? This video is going to show you exactly where your money is going. And by the end, you are going to know the one habit that is costing you more than all the others combined. I am not talking about vague tips like drive less. I am talking about specific daily behaviors you can change today. So if you have ever felt like you are working just to pay for gas, this is for you. Let me show you what is really happening. Meet Jamie, 29, commutes 40 minutes to work 5 days a week, spends $380 a month on gas. She thought that was just the cost of living in 2026, until she realized that $95 of that $380 was completely avoidable. Not because she drove too much, because of how she was driving. This is not about blaming yourself. The system is designed to keep you in the dark about where your money actually goes. Oil companies profit when you waste fuel. App companies profit when you take longer routes. Nobody is incentivized to teach you how to keep more of your money. But once you see the 5 habits that are bleeding your wallet dry, you cannot unsee them, and you can fix them today. So let me walk you through exactly what is happening every time you get behind the wheel and what you can do about it right now. This is not theory. This is real data from real drivers who cut their gas spending by hundreds of dollars in the first 90 days. And by the time we are done, you are going to know exactly which habit to tackle first. Because one of these 5 is costing you more than you think. Let me show you habit number 1. And this one is probably happening to you right now. It is so common that 80% of drivers do it without thinking. And it is draining your tank faster than you realize. Habit number 1. Aggressive acceleration and hard braking. You are at a red light. It turns green. You hit the gas hard. Then the next light turns yellow. You slam the brakes. You do this 20 times on your commute. And every single time, you are burning extra fuel. Here is the math. Aggressive driving can lower your gas mileage by 15 to 30% on the highway, up to 40% in stop-and-go traffic. If you are spending $400 a month on gas, aggressive driving is costing you $60 to $120 every single month. That is $720 to $1,440 a year, just from how hard you press the pedals. But here is the thing. You are not doing this because you are a bad driver. You are doing this because you are stressed, running late, or just following the car in front of you. The fix is simple. Accelerate gently. Anticipate stops. Coast to red lights instead of braking hard at the last second. Drivers who made this one change saved an average of $80 a month. No new car, no extra time, just smoother driving. Now let me show you habit number 2. And this one happens before you even leave your driveway. Habit number 2. Idling your engine. You start your car and let it warm up for 5 minutes in the winter. Or you sit in the parking lot with the AC running while you scroll your phone. It feels harmless. But every minute your car idles, you are burning fuel and going exactly nowhere. Here is what nobody tells you. Modern engines do not need more than 30 seconds to warm up. Anything beyond that is just wasted gas. If you idle for 10 minutes a day, that is 70 minutes a week, over 3,600 minutes a year. That is 60 hours of burning fuel while parked. For the average car, idling uses about a quarter gallon per hour. At current gas prices, that is about $25 to $30 a month you are literally burning for nothing. Over a year, that is $300 to $360 gone, while your car sits still. The fix. Turn your engine off if you are going to be stopped for more than 60 seconds. Start your car and drive gently. It warms up faster that way. And if you are sitting in a parking lot waiting, turn the engine off. Roll the windows down. Your wallet will thank you. Now here is habit number 3. And this one is invisible until you know what to look for. Habit number 3. Driving with underinflated tires. You get in your car every day. You drive to work. You never check your tire pressure. And why would you? They look fine, but here is what is happening. Tires lose about 1 psi of pressure every month, and for every degree the temperature drops, you lose another psi. So if you have not checked your tires in 6 months, they are probably 5 to 10 psi lower than they should be, and you have no idea. When your tires are underinflated, your car has to work harder. More friction, more drag, more fuel burned with every single mile. For every 1 psi drop below the recommended pressure, your gas mileage decreases by about 0.2%. That might sound small, but it adds up fast. If your tires are 10 psi low, you are losing 2 to 3% fuel efficiency. On a $400 monthly gas bill, that is $8 to $12 a month. That is $96 to $144 a year, just because you never checked your tire pressure. The fix: check your tire pressure once a month. It takes 3 minutes. Most gas stations have free air pumps. Your car manual tells you the exact PSI you need. You can buy a tire pressure gauge for $5, and that $5 investment can save you over $100 a year. Now let me show you habit number 4. And this one costs you money before you even start driving. Habit number 4: carrying unnecessary weight. You have gym equipment in your trunk, a spare set of tools, that bag of stuff you keep meaning to donate, maybe a case of water bottles. You do not think about it. It is just stuff. But your car does not see it as stuff. It sees it as weight. And weight costs fuel. For every extra 100 pounds your car carries, your fuel efficiency drops by about 1 to 2%. And most people are carrying way more than 100 pounds of junk they never use. If you are hauling 200 pounds of unnecessary weight, that is 2 to 4% of your fuel wasted. On a $400 gas bill, that is $8 to $16 a month. That is $96 to $192 a year you are paying to carry around stuff you do not need. And if you have a roof rack or cargo carrier that you are not using, that is even worse. The aerodynamic drag can reduce fuel economy by up to 25% on the highway. The fix: clean out your car. Take 10 minutes this weekend and remove everything you do not need for daily driving. If you have a roof rack you are not using, take it off. Your car will cut through the air easier, and you will see the difference at the pump. Now here is habit number 5. And this is the one that is costing you more than all the others combined. Because this one is not about how you drive. It is about when you drive and where you get your gas. Habit number 5. Inefficient trip planning and buying gas at the wrong time. You get in your car and just go. You need groceries, so you drive to the store. Then later you realize you need something from the other side of town, so you make another trip. Then your gas light comes on, so you pull into the nearest station. You do not check if there is a cheaper station 2 blocks away. You do not batch your errands. You just react to whatever you need in the moment. And every single time you do that, you are burning extra fuel and paying more per gallon than you need to. Here is the math on trip planning. If you make 3 separate trips a week that could have been combined into one, you are driving an extra 20 to 30 miles a week. That is 80 to 120 miles a month. At 25 miles per gallon, that is 3 to 5 extra gallons a month. At $4 a gallon, that is $12 to $20 wasted every month. That is $144 to $240 a year just from poor trip planning. Now, here's the other part. Gas prices can vary by 30 to 50 cents per gallon within the same zip code. You just never notice because you always go to the same station. If you fill up 15 gallons twice a month at a station that is 40 cents more expensive, you are paying $12 more every single month. That is $144 a year. Just because you did not check the app to find cheaper gas 2 minutes away. The fix: batch your errands. Plan your route. Use a gas price app like GasBuddy to find the cheapest station on your route. 5 minutes of planning can save you $20 a month. That is $240 a year just from being strategic. So let me bring it all together. Remember when I asked if you ever felt powerless watching gas prices rise while your paycheck stayed the same? Now you know exactly why. It was never just about global oil prices. It was about 5 daily habits quietly bleeding your wallet dry. Aggressive driving, idling, underinflated tires, unnecessary weight, poor trip planning. Every single one is costing you real money every single month. But here is the bigger picture. These 5 habits combined can cost you $300 to $500 a year, and you never even knew it was happening. That is one system designed to keep you spending without thinking. But now you see it. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. So here are your 2 paths. Keep driving the same way you always have. Let these habits drain $400 a year from your wallet. Or start today. Fix one habit this week. Check your tire pressure. Clean out your trunk. Plan your errands. And watch that money stay in your account. If you learned something today, hit subscribe and drop a comment below. See you in the next one.